Brilliant. So welcome back to SQL in the City Streamed, and indeed our section, Wise Up and Get on the Redgate Hub.
Oh, sounds interesting.
Doesn't it just? Now, my name is Chris.
And my name is also Chris, for simplicity.
Absolutely. And welcome to Chris in the City Streamed.
That sounds like a bit of a night out.
That does sound like a bit of a night out. But regardless, let's plough ahead. So Chris, what exactly is the Redgate Hub?
The Redgate Hub is, well, it's amazing, first of all.
Oh.
It is your one-stop shop to go if you ever want any information about Redgate, essentially, or industry-wide best practice.
Okay, so it's not scope limited.
Not just scope limited.
Excellent.
No, so we have all kinds of great product learning. We have all kinds of amazing forum posts, mainly from yourself.
Forum posts, yes.
Forum.
Okay.
There is our events page, so you can find out how to meet us, how to interact with us, and how to watch things like this.
Well, gosh, that sounds amazing.
It does.
I need to get on this hub.
And finally, we have Simple Talk.
This is true. This is true. Now, fortunately, across all of these various mediums, all brought together and amalgamated into this one fantastical hub, we have, well, just shy of 5,000 technical articles. Well, that's spanning across all of these mediums, and that is information that is produced by a whole heap of different sources, a whole number of different people who actually offer up all of this wonderful insight that really leads to better database development.
Sounds great.
Absolutely. And then we've also got the forums as well. So 5,620 forum answers, just a few.
How many of those were written by you, though?
5,619?
That's quite a good going.
I do like the forums. But then we've also got the online events, which is, well, just like this. We're streamed straight to you, where you can do lots of wonderful things, sit back, have a cup of coffee, and see what we have to offer.
Sounds great.
Absolutely.
We have Simple Talk. Simple Talk visited over the last 12 months by, I believe, around about 6 million unique individuals.
Well.
Okay, mostly that was me. But still, huge number of hits.
That is a huge number of hits. Now, Chris, besides the hits, besides the amazing articles and everything, what's your favourite part of the hub?
Well, my favourite part of the hub, because I'm reasonably new to Redgate, is product learning. So we have a product learning section where you can go and, you know, if you want to go more than just reading the manual, maybe have a look at some of our useful tips. If you ever accidentally discovered a feature and been like, I really wish that I'd read something about this beforehand. So we'll flag those up to you using all of our great articles, useful tips, and...
Drum roll, please.
Redgate University.
What is Redgate University?
More on that in a second. First, the articles.
So, as you've seen, obviously we'll be tackling Redgate University in a bit. This wonderful thing that Annabelle alluded to earlier on today's SQL in the City. But what we have is a number of articles, as you'll see, from a whole host of different people, specialists in this area, who bring you this wonderful learning. Things like Tony Davis's article on blocking in SQL Server. As you'll see, it's not just blocking in SQL Server, it's a lot of content, a lot of content.
A lot of very smart people have gone and made these articles, and I believe some have even been made by you.
Yes, exactly. Smart people and me do appear in these product articles, certainly as far as things like masking goes, pseudonymization of data.
Shameless plug there. What have you read in your
Shameless
article
plug, go
about?
and read my articles. But whether it's just, you know, being able to tackle a problem, being able to spoof email addresses so that you don't accidentally send one of those test emails to living individuals, which would be a bit of a nightmare. But everything from that sort of scope all the way through all the different possibilities is pretty much tackled there by our product learning.
Great, a whole host of useful information. And as for my favoritist, newest piece of the hub,
the brand new information.
Yeah, Redgate University. So this has already been announced earlier today. Thank you for that. Redgate University, our latest offering here. Essentially, if you've ever wanted to look at a face as pretty as these while you're learning about Redgate, then that's just for you. We have a whole host of courses delivered through videos.
What kind of courses do we have, Chris?
Well, we have an excellent course on SQL Monitor.
I've heard that it was excellent.
We have a just as excellent course on SQL Change Automation.
I've seen it, very helpful.
And we've got a very rubbish course on SQL Provision.
No, we do not. I did the SQL Provision course and it is wonderful. I definitely think you should go and check out all of these courses though.
But mainly mine.
But mainly his. But fortunately, all of these courses just offer fantastic learning opportunities. It's a way for you to get a bit more intimately familiar with some of these tools and presented, as you can see, by us. But not just by us.
Fortunately, I think. Yeah, not just by us. There are other people involved as well.
Absolutely. You know, very famous faces, MVPs, such as you've seen today. Wonderful names like Kathy Kellenberger, Steve Jones, Grant Fritchie, obviously he was just here, Kendra Little.
And of course, glorious leader himself.
Our skipper, Tom
boss.
Austin.
Yep.
Who is absolutely fantastic at what he does as well. So we're very lucky to have all of these wonderful people on board to help us, to help you learn more about the Redgate tools.
Yeah, it's definitely something you should check out. We're putting more content all the time. We just recorded some more videos yesterday.
Indeed.
We've got some more recorded tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned.
It's always coming.
Okay, what about your favoritist, bestest section of the hub?
It's a good question. I would have to say the product forums are my favourite part.
Is that what you spend your day doing, posting pictures of your neighbour's cat?
No, I do not. Fortunately, no pictures of cats on the forums. What you will find on the forums, however, is the community coming together to provide a centralised location for learning. Questions, answers, presenting problems and letting people sort of bang their heads together and figure out all these amazing solutions. If you think you're alone with your problem, you're probably wrong. And Chris, you have lots of problems to share. So what we're able to do is take these problems and everyone, people here at Redgate, people out in the community, people who use our tools, are all able to come together and actually offer up their support. And we're able to get back up and working as soon as humanly possible.
Yep, you're right. And yeah, as you alluded to, I do have a lot of problems. And so my genuine approach, if I've got a problem, is to go to Chris. And he solves all my problems.
Chris
so
wishes.
Any mechanism that opens that up so that more people can go to Chris and get him to solve their problems, I think is a better thing.
Exactly. Help Chris keep his job and also help everyone else do their jobs and check out the forums.
That Chris, though, my job's secure.
Yeah, he's fine. Now, Chris, this does bring us to another subject, a little bit less about helping people specifically through the power of the Redgate forums, and something a bit closer to your heart. How
can you get to meet me?
Exactly. So we do have a section on there for events and friends, obviously such as the SQL in the City streamed event, which is present on the hub.
Yeah. So if you'd like to know more about the upcoming events we have, then you can check out that section on the hub. You can see what events we're attending, so you can come and meet us. You can see what events we're casting, so you can come and watch us. And you can learn all about the Friends of Redgate as well.
This is true. We do offer the Friends of Redgate program every year, and it's full of a wealth of knowledge and people who are just so used to using our tools that they're able to go out there in the community, and we sponsor a ton of user groups as well. So if you're getting together, approach Redgate because that's what the hub is for. The hub is for us working with you to help solve these problems. Now, in terms of these up and coming events though, Chris, have you got any idea what's going on?
Well, there's two in particular we'd really like you to register for.
Absolutely.
So on the screen right now. So again, go to the hub, hit the register link, completely free. Enjoy.
I've already registered for the Gene King webinar, so I think that's going to be absolutely fantastic. Going through that accelerated state of DevOps report be really, really useful to know some of that information.
So what else have we got on?
Well, obviously these webinars aren't just every once in a while, whenever we feel like it. They are fairly frequent, as you can see, pretty much weekly. We do also have, again, as Annabelle would have alluded to earlier in SQL in the City, we've got SQL in the City Summit coming to you live and in person, where you can meet us or a number of other Chris's and also lots of other people here at Redgate.
Who might not be named Chris.
But, I'm sure they'll do. They're very knowledgeable.
Yeah, we'd prefer if they were. So London, Chicago, New York, upcoming.
Yep, and they're going to be absolutely amazing events. We then also have the SQL in the City streamed in December as well. This is something we do quarterly.
Yeah, so later this year, 12th of December, in fact, to be precise.
Absolutely.
And the most important thing, again, of course, what we are directly involved in.
If you haven't had enough of our dulcet tones, then you can...
My dulcet tones.
Your dulcet tones.
Your slightly odd, ratty voice.
It is a bit odd. But fortunately, we do also have DB Ale.
DB Ale? What's DB Ale?
Well, DB Ale, Chris, is a podcast where you and I get together and talk about things, right?
Yeah, we essentially have a platform to stand on and rant and rave and share a beer.
Exactly. So it brings us together over a mutual love, grabbing a pint, sitting down and saying, well, hey, Chris, what about state versus migrations when it comes to source controlling databases? What's the difference there?
Yeah, and we hit all kinds of hot button issues, so big regulatory changes. You know, we have a news section.
The news section, your favourite.
My favourite. And, of course, all front-ended with beer.
Absolutely, our favourite subject. But fortunately, it's not just Redgate cranking out all of this amazing learning, but we do partner with everyone around the community to make sure that we present all the sort of information that you guys out there might need doing your job day to day. So, Chris, what is this magical place where people can come and talk and it's really simple to access and communicate on?
You might be alluding to Simple Talk.
Might be.
Of course, world-renowned, 6 million hits over the last year, really popular, a great location just to get up to speed with the latest industry trends, right?
Absolutely. We even have a team here at Redgate who specifically design, put together and deliver this content just for you on Simple Talk. In fact, we have, prepare yourself, over 400 registered authors.
I am shocked and amazed.
Flabbergasted, I believe, is the word that we could use.
Flabbergasted, I love it. So there you can learn about SQL Server developments.
Absolutely.
What else can we learn about?
.NET development, you could read sysadmin articles. There's also some Oracle development in there. There's a whole host of things for us to do there.
This does sound exciting.
It does. And Chris, where can we go to discover more? So
if you want to access the Redgate Hub, please go to http://www.red-gate.com/hub.
Can I get a new presenting partner, please?
You wish.
That's red-gate.com/hub.
Same thing.
But for now, thanks very much for watching. Have a great rest of SQL in the City, and we'll see you soon.
Stay tuned.
Cheers.
Cheers.